Things Gary does.
Deeply frustrated, she threw the dough to the table and walked out the door. She was sick and tired of doing this every day with the hopes that she was actually going to get somewhere. So she walked out the door, and the chef, she could hear calling after her, "Where are you going? Come back, come back. You need to finish the buns." She didn't even turn around. She just walked straight out to her car, got in, and drove away, not giving a second's thought to what she needed or where she was going or what she was going to do when she got there. But she just knew that she couldn't stand to stay where she was for even a minute longer. It was just way too much. It was too much. It's impractical. She'd been telling herself this for months, but it just only has gotten through. There was no way she was ever going to get to Rome, to Italy, to South America, making the wages that she was as a bread maker. It just wasn't going to make any sense. She kept driving, until she realized that she was outside a familiar house. It was a blue house. And she was trying to figure out why she came here subconsciously. And she steps out of the car and walks up to the door. And at this point, she's in the mode of, I don't care anymore. I really don't care. She knocks on the door and she thinks for a moment, well, maybe they're not home. She starts to turn around, almost getting like the realization of what she's doing, the gravity of what she had just done with her job, when suddenly the door behind her opens up and she turns around, and there's this beautiful boy standing in front of her. Black hair, bright blue eyes, and a strong, angular jaw. Now, she didn't know exactly what her first words should be to this boy who has exchanged glances and stares throughout the last 3 years. So she didn't do any words, and she stepped up directly to him, pressed herself against him, kissed him right on the lips. Kissed him long and hard, and he did not complain at all because she was beautiful. And at that moment, the oddest thing happened. She turned, got into her car, and as if he knew, as if he understood what was going on, he walked up, jumped in the car, and they drove off together.
Things done.